Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I thought, you guys always see my face and that can get a little bit boring. So I wanted to change that. And I wanted you to, actually participate in the reading, if that makes sense. So, actually see the spread today and all the messages, instead of me really talking about them without showing them and just showing my face. Yeah, so I just wanted to change it up a little bit. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. You guys, the channel is growing so quickly and I'm still trying to I'm still trying to get used to the idea of like what I'm doing and how I'm sharing it with a lot of people, and that people are actually responding to it positively. So I'm very thankful, very grateful, very happy. And what else did I want to say? Yes, if anyone wants to book a private reading with me, I'll leave the details in the description. As I said, at the moment, I'm mainly doing spreads, a few short mini twin flame readings here and there because I'm still working on my energy, working on my own healing. But in saying that, I'm also offering 30-minute healing sessions for about $15 for whoever is interested. And once again, to contact me, the information is down below. So these past few days, oh my goodness. I think from that, you will understand that a lot of the divine masculines as well as the divine feminines, because I think there is a lot of mirroring happening at this time. There's been a lot of anxiety, a lot of tension. There's been all sorts of things, but mainly anxiety and a lot of karmic lessons. So once again, triggers are still very much there for everyone. Karmic lessons, are almost coming to an end, as we can see here. Yeah, there are a lot of secrets at this time, guys. The divine masculine, like always, he's being, not he, it might be a she. They're being very secretive at this time. They're holding back a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. Yeah, communication it hasn't been direct. I feel like there's been a lot of deception in communication. They're not speaking their truth. And this is not a good time for them. I feel like they are really facing their shadows. They're really facing those childhood wounds right now, insecurities, their deepest fears. They're really facing all of that. So if you've been in communication or in contact with your divine counterpart, don't take everything that they tell you, to heart. Because right now, this is their state right now. There's been some betrayals in these connections. They're deeply hurting right now. Actually, let me just move this out of the way because I feel like you guys cannot really see the spread as I was hoping. Yeah, you might see it now. Anyway, I'll be showing the cards though. Yep, so this is the energy that they are in right now. They are in this Page of Swords energy. So they're not, bringing in direct communication. They're holding back a lot of things that they want to tell you. They're holding back, a lot of things that they wish they could share, but they can't because of pride and ego right now. And because of insecurities, the moon here tells us that there are insecurities and fears too. But, all of this, like this disruptive energy, eventually is going to come to a close. Because, at the end of the day, they know that you are the person that they really love. We've got the lovers here. And they know that they share a very special, bond and connection with you. And they know that they can't find that anywhere else, no matter how much they're trying. They're trying to really convince themselves that, oh, this connection is not real. And they're back to that. But they really see you as this person down here. Can you see this little girl here? So they really see you as this, beautiful, pure, innocent person. And they want to, they want to reconcile. They want to come back to you and they want to give you, this flower which is symbolical of, reconciliation and starting fresh and Also, apologizing for the behavior, because with the divine masculines, what happens is the ones that are still unawakened, and they're not there yet, they can get caught up, in the ego, and they get very much, they get stuck in the head, which once again is connected to the ego. So yeah, they get very stuck in their heads, and once they do that, when they get very stuck in their heads, what happens is they don't speak from their hearts, basically. That's what it is. But they speak, from an ego point of view, which is all just lies. I mean, they might mean, what they are saying at the time that they are saying it, but it's not what they truly feel. So that's where the deceptions come in. But at the end of the day, they really want to be happy, and you are this sun in their life. And they know that, they recognize it. But some of them have been triggered lately badly, very, very badly. They've been so triggered that they are, I feel like at this time they're very frustrated, they're in this dark space, they have these dark clouds surrounding them, and communication has been broken, basically. There's been a lot of misunderstandings in communication for you guys, but yeah, they feel really sorry for the behavior, and they feel ashamed. I feel like they really feel ashamed and embarrassed for how childish they've been. And they know that they've been childish. They're not going to admit that to you. Even if you call them out and you tell them, what, this behavior is inappropriate, this behavior is very immature, you're not treating me right, they will defend themselves, until the very end, because once again, as I said, pride. But deep down they know that you are right, and they know that, they haven't been correct with you or towards you. And they really want to make up for it, like they want to work on this, they want to come to a common ground, to common terms eventually. And they really want to, rest. Like they want to find some peace in their lives, and they want to walk away from everything that has been very chaotic in their lives, and they want to, some of them want to travel towards you, or some of them want to take you away and like spend time with you, because as I said, you are this sun in their life, and this symbolizes hope and happiness as well. Like they feel so happy when they're with you. But as I said, unfortunately, they're not going to admit it. Right now, they're juggling a few things. They're going back and forth with decisions. I feel like they still haven't made their decisions. They're just going back and forth with them. They don't know what to do, but eventually they do want to walk away. See here, he's walking away from all of this. So they want to change their lifestyle. Some of them, they're craving change so badly. But they still have to face a few karmic lessons, which is why the universe is like, you're not ready yet. So I'm going to keep you here, I'm going to keep you stuck a little bit longer until you learn your lessons, until you dissolve your ego. And then when you are ready to connect to your soul and, to your higher purpose, then, I will bring this abundance and this opportunity to you. But yeah, at the end of the day, we have the Chariot, so they want to move forward in a more positive direction. They want to really find the happiness within, first of all, is what I'm saying, because right now they're not happy. They're really sad. They feel very stuck. They feel very entrapped. And they want to have, this victory with you, with this connection in their life, in general. So these energies come up very often. And they do want a long-term commitment. Whatever they say, they are trying to manifest, this commitment with you. And there is a higher purpose here for these connections, you guys. And they're starting to recognize that, whatever they're saying, whatever is going on, they're starting to recognize it. But I see a lot of arguments, a lot of conflicts in their lives right now, whether that's work, relationships, family, whatever it is. They're struggling so hard right now. And as I said, because of these conflicts and everything, they're being triggered. And you guys, if you're in communication with them, or, if you want to reach out to them, I would advise not to right now. It's not the time, because you're going to end up being triggered. They will be massively triggered, they will be more triggered, and you're not going to get anywhere with communication or contact. So I would say, and plus, don't take anything personal, whatever they tell you. If they tell you, oh no, I just like you as a friend, I don't want anything with you, I don't feel the same way about you, I would say don't trust it. Just go with your intuition, because they're just talking, from their bum right now. a lot of you are encouraged, to step out of your comfort zone right now. So you guys, you have to go wide. You have to expand. And once again, we're seeing here, they're saying expect powerful changes. So I feel like with the full moon that's coming up, I think it's in, is it in Sagittarius? I think so. I can't actually remember. Oh my God. So with the full moon that's coming up, I feel that, there's going to be another shift coming in. There's going to be more changes. Not just with these connections though, just with your life in general. Like, you're going to be very surprised with the things that are going to come in. And yeah, they're saying, right now you have to stand in your truth. As I always preach and say, you guys, you have to show the world who you really are. You shouldn't compromise. If that compromise is not for your highest good, you should not step back and just bend over for someone else, so to speak, because this is your time to shine and opportunities are coming in. So don't waste them or don't push them away. Just show the world who you really are. Don't dim your light for someone else so that someone else can be happy. Your happiness is your main priority. And this is another message for you guys. Don't let your past hold you back, because I feel like with these triggers lately, a lot of you, are experiencing things that are, reminding you of your past, and you're revisiting that past, and you're getting stuck there. Like, you're getting stuck in, those past emotions, past experiences right now. And you feel, it makes you feel very hopeless. It makes you feel very powerless, and you shouldn't, lose your power. You should be always reminded of how powerful you are, how strong you are, how much, you can manifest the things that you want in your life. And that's why they're saying that some of you are really letting your past hold you back right now. And that's an obstacle for you. You have to really release what no longer serves you. And the messages that we are getting from the twins' higher selves is that they cannot stand the separation anymore. A lot of them are losing sleep. I wouldn't be surprised, if a lot of them are staying up late until 2, 3 a.m. and they're not sleeping at all. And at this time, as I say, they're receiving signs from the universe about you, about this connection, about what they need to do. But they're keeping that to themselves. They're not being, forthcoming with it. And a lot of them are very scared of losing you, because you guys, they keep doing the same things, and they might have come back in your life with that same energy, with that same talk, and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. I'm sorry, but I'm gone, goodbye. And in a way, some of them, they take you for granted. I'm sorry to say that, but they do. Like, with your energy, some of them are really, really, really do take you for granted right now. Or for a long time, they've taken you for granted because you've always been there. Your energy is always there for them to comfort them. And they think that, whatever I tell her or him, no gender specific, but whatever I tell them, they will still be here for me, because that's what they've seen. That's what they have experienced with you. But, if they see that you really mean what you say, and you say what you mean, then yeah, that has them freaked out. They're scared that they're going to lose you, because they see that, the divine feminine is really standing her ground, and she has her sword up, basically, and she's like, no more BS. If you want to speak the truth, I'm going to be here. If not, I'm gone. But they're not ready to speak the truth though. And a lot of them are saying that, you need to love yourself more than you love them right now. And that's another message. I feel that's, really relevant. You guys, you shouldn't be forgetting to love yourselves first and foremost. And then this is going to reflect, in your physical reality. It's going to reflect in your connections as well. And a lot of them are really reminiscing, on you, on, what you look like. And a lot of them are very addicted to your smile. Like, they love your smile. And, they're saying that don't think that because you guys are not talking that they're not thinking about you. I feel like, as I said, they're staying up, and you're always in, I do say that very often, but that's because it's true. You're always in their thoughts. And oh my God, see, we have another deck, and the guards are saying, let your past go. So this is a very strong message for some of you right now, guys. You really, really need to let go of your past. I feel like you're so hung up on, what happened in the past, that it's bringing up fears, and it's holding you back, from really fulfilling your mission and, you know, really reaching your potential right now. Some of you have families that are on the way, or, you know, families are in the way with these connections. You know, maybe your divine counterpart has a family that they're obliged to look after, and, you know, a lot of you are encouraged to have confidence right now, you know, in the divine plan, because I feel like, you know, a lot of you are losing hope, you're losing faith. Oops. And the divine is saying, you know, don't lose hope, have confidence in yourselves, have confidence in what you have chosen for this life. You know, I always say this, but there is a higher purpose with these connections for sure. And courage is coming in as well. You guys really, really need to have, you know, courage right now. You really need to speak your truth. You really need to go after your dreams, is what I'm getting. And what did I say before, faith? That came up. Oh my God, it's funny. Yeah, so this is another reminder. I just said it before, and what do you know? The guides wanted me to say that again. So faith is very important right now. I feel like a lot of you are losing faith, but don't lose faith, because there is a positive outcome at the end of the day. But that positive outcome, you know, might not be tomorrow, might not be in a week, in a month even, it might be in a few months, you know, in a year or so. I know it sounds very long, but, you know, as I say, there is a purpose why, you know, things take a little bit longer. It means that you still haven't finished your healing, and you wouldn't want to, you know, get into union with your divine counterpart if you both are still broken or have, you know, things to work on, because it's going to fall out and it's going to be even worse. Like, the emotions are going to be, you know, even worse to experience. And yeah, destiny is at play. I had a feeling that this was going to come up as well after, you know, positive outcome. So believe in this, you guys. Believe in destiny. Some things are destined. We do have free will, I know that. But, you know, some things are really, really destined. And the divine is trying to remind us that, you know, our souls have pre-planned everything, you know, like every single step, every, you know, sorry, every obstacle, you know, every mishap, every unfortunate incident in our life, everything has been pre-planned for, you know, our growth. And there is a new beginning here as well, is what I see. So you guys, yeah, a new beginning, positive outcome. Yeah, I'll put this together so that you guys can put the pieces together. Should I say more? I mean, come on, everything is here. Everything is here for you guys. So yeah, this is a good time for reflection. If you're being triggered, please take a step back, you know. Try not to let your emotions right now guide you or, you know, dictate your actions. It's very easy to say that. I know it's very hard to do it, but yes, you know, this is the time to really step back and reflect on ourselves, reflect on those triggers, and understand why we are experiencing them. And yes, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you guys soon. As I said, if you want to book with me, all the information is down below. I would love to hear from you guys, so, you know, please leave a comment. Once I reach about, you know, 700 subscribers, I'll give away another free reading. Until then, everyone, take care. Thank you so much.